This is where the music matters. 94.3 The X. Front Range Alternative.
With me, Mollie Kendrick, and psychic Marla Mitchell in the studio. Good morning, Marla.
Good morning, Molly.
How's it going?
Going good.
Good. If you have a question for Marla, she's a psychic and she can help you out with pretty much anything: relationships, career, family,
spirit animals, love.
Yep, pretty much anything. 1-800-595-2943 or shoot us a Facebook message, 94.3 The X. People with a birthday today. What year in numerology are they in, and what does that mean?
Today's March 16th. Happy birthday. Tomorrow is St. Patty's Day.
Woohoo!
Wear
Get
your green.
drunk.
Oh, get drunk. I said wear your green. She says get drunk. Okay.
I'm not going to, but...
Happy birthday. You were in a 1 personal year, and it is very strong right now. Your 1 is on. It's as if there's a full moon sitting on you with the number 1. And so it's been creeping up, and it's going to last another 6 months. A 1 numerology year is a year of a new cycle, a new beginning. It means create more satisfying things for yourself. Opportunities abound. It's coming off a 9 year. You know, a 9 year is about change and letting go. It can be a transformation last year from attitudes, behaviors. It could be huge change that you had if you had a 9 year last year with moving like Molly had, or job changes, things like that. But a 9 year, it could have been tough. Some 9 years are easier than others, but now you're in a 1. And so it's there's still some change occurring, but it's in a good way. You're learning to be more independent. You feel more confident about yourself after coming through the 9 year changes. So it's just a really, really good year. And I think I told Molly, party your ass off this year.
Party your ass off year.
Hence the get drunk tomorrow, is what she said. Yeah. I might just wear green.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do too. Okay. I actually can't have alcohol tomorrow, not because I'm pregnant, but because I'm getting this like fat loss procedure done. It's for a client. So
I was gonna say, where is there fat on that body? All right,
thanks.
Okay.
1-800-595-2943 if you would like to talk to psychic Marla Mitchell. 1-800-595-2943, 1-800-595-2943. We do have an eclipse coming up.
We do. We have an eclipse a week from today, and it's a lunar eclipse, and all eclipses bring change with them. It's just depending on if it's a solar or a lunar. We had a solar a couple weeks ago, which usually brings in new beginnings and news of something starting. Next Wednesday, we have a lunar eclipse, which is about decisions that we've made in the past, things we need to let go of, things we need to finish. It can have a significant effect in our future, the decisions we make around this lunar eclipse. You can give up an old habit like smoking or overeating, or it's just really good on eclipses to make some good decisions about what you want to change. And often the news or things about and around an eclipse can happen up to like a week before to up to a month after. So you may get news within the next month regarding things ending and changing from this eclipse. It's in 3 degrees of Libra. So if you do have your natal birth chart and you look where Libra is in your chart, if there's any planet at 3 degrees, then that is definitely going to affect you, even if you're not a Libra. You will definitely notice it. Some of us, it may just be a moody week next week. We might just be kind of grumpy because it affects the moon. So if you're wondering where all the loonies are coming from next week, that's because of the eclipse. Yes.
Yay.
And often a lot of babies are born during full moon, especially on eclipses. So,
interesting.
If you're pregnant and you're wanting that baby to come, it's going to come next week.
It's going to come. Awesome.
Absolutely.
Very cool. 1-800-595-2943 to talk to psychic Marla Mitchell. We, excuse me, we do have a Facebook message from Marie. She just wanted to get a cold reading and wanted some advice on how to resolve conflict.
Okay, that's great. I was going to tell you, Molly, we might be slow today because of spring break.
Oh, yeah,
There's a lot of people
that's right.
Gone. That's what
sleeping in,
and they're not listening to the radio. So we'll just have to talk the whole hour, people, if you don't call us. Okay, so let's do this for Marie. She wants a cold reading. There's a phone. Awesome. Okay. Oh, she's doing some personal work. You've pulled how many majors? 1, 2, 3 majors. Not too bad. I got the sign of Leo and the sign of Aquarius. So I don't know, Marie, if you're either of those. Even if you aren't, it does imply certain implications. You are in a new beginning. So there's something new happening for you. They're saying to watch your thoughts. Oftentimes there's very opportunistic times where we are creating like crazy. We're all mini creators here. We're all part of the one, the whole, the spirit. And so watching your thoughts, being very proactive, trying to stay positive more than negative will help you get out of this rut that you're in, because you've been in a rut and it may still be there for a little bit longer, but you are working your way out of it. You are very strong. The Leo energy is the sign of the lion and the courage that you have. So you can persevere through this burden that you've been carrying. Try not to get down in the dumps too much, okay? You're working through this difficult lesson. It could be around love. It could also just be around things that you're wanting to change in your life, and it might be a struggle. But they're saying that anytime we're struggling, we're resisting. Anytime we're struggling, we're not accepting life as it is. And we're totally just not allowing things to fall into place. So Marie, my guidance to you, let things just fall into place. Don't try to control or force anything. Just let it be as it is. Accept it even if you don't like it. Things will be lifting. When it's time to act, you will know. Definitely stay out of drama. Man, you've got drama all around you. So they're saying to stay out of drama. And you will overcome and you will persevere. The sun comes out, the last card, which means everything's going to be fine. Just remember who you are, that you're a spiritual being in a human body, and that you can overcome this. It's just you're being tested. And tests are never fun.
And they are never fun.
They're never
I hate
fun.
those.
I hate to say that, but they're not.
They're not, but you'll get through it, and we all are tested.
A lot of times the test is just about your attitude. Mm-hmm. Are you mad and grumpy and upset that you're going through a test, or can you just say, okay, it's a test. It'll pass, and I can do this, and like I said before, put your big girl panties on and out you go the door, and just get through it 1 minute at a time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that is for Marie. She sent us a Facebook message, 943-THE-X. We have someone calling, so we'll get to them. 1-800-595-2943, 943-THE-X. Who's this?
Hi, this is Deidre.
Hey, Deidre. What's your question for Marla?
I've had one very painful past year with the death of my mother, and I have 2 stepdaughters who I've been trying to take their place, of their lost mother for about 5 years now, and it's becoming more and more difficult the more I try. So I'm wondering if in any of the near future, if I'm going to be able to get what I want and them get what they want, and how to do all that.
And everyone lives happily ever after, right?
Yeah.
Can you give me the birth month and day for you?
February 4th.
2-4. Okay. Well, you are in a 6 personal year. So a 6 numerology personal year is a year of, it can be a year of commitments and obligations to others, taking care of other people. You've already mentioned that you're trying to help your stepdaughters, but it's also about, you may have helped your mom, before she passed. I don't know the circumstances, but it can be a very rewarding year, because relationships and family members need you, and it can be a good time to draw close together and build a bond. But it's also important that you need to take care of yourself this year. It's really vital that you make sure your needs are met. I'm flipping some cards here just to see how the year's going to go, the rest of 2016 for you, Deidre. I'm sorry about the loss of your mom.
Yeah.
What was her first name?
Teresa.
Teresa. Okay. Well, there's still some sorrow. You got to allow, part of the taking care of you is allowing the grief process, okay? And sometimes you don't even know when it's going to come. It just comes out of nowhere. A commercial could remind you of your mom, or a song, or anything that anyone says, or the way somebody looks at you. So it can be hard to process the loss of a parent. You do have a decision coming towards you, and it's going to be out of the blue, a choice that... So do you work outside the home?
Not currently, no.
Not currently. Are you looking to do that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, because you do have a job opportunity presenting itself. It's going to go in your favor. So when you decide to get back to the working outside the home arena, don't be hard on yourself as far as, oh, I don't have this qualification or I don't have this kind of degree. It just shows that everything's going to work itself out. And the decision could be someone approaches you or says, hey, there's an opening at this place, or hey, have you thought of trying this? And entertain the idea. Think about it, because this is your year also for you to grow and to be better. So you will have really good luck on the job front if you're wanting that. Did you want me, how long ago did your mom pass?
She passed 2 days after my birthday last year.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. So this is you just passed the anniversary, a 1 year anniversary then. Okay. Okay. Let's just see if I could find her. I don't know if she's wanting to talk over the radio. She hasn't been gone that long. Interesting. It's weird. I feel there is a woman around you. I'm not sure if it is her, though. Who's this woman that wore glasses?
She did sometimes.
She did? Okay. Interesting.
Her death was completely unexpected.
Oh, it wasn't a sickness or an illness? Okay. Was she kind of, again, this could be a grandmother, but I'm just feeling a female energy around you that she's showing glasses, or she needed glasses. And I also feel someone who feels to be very prim and proper.
Huh.
Like good manners, followed, didn't ever run a yellow or red light, followed the speed limit, was very ethical, very, just really prim and proper. Could that have been a grandmother energy? It didn't sound like your mother, huh?
No, yeah, my mom would have had some of those traits.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're not going to try to make it fit, but I was just picking up. You do have a female around you that is very protective, very nurturing. It could be grandmother or great-grandmother. You do not have to know them for them to come through. But I just feel that you do have a female on the other side, very prim and proper, very nurturing, but in again, kind of strict about her mindset or the way things had to be. And I just feel a gentleness about her. And I also feel some teeth issues. Who would this have been?
Oh, that would have been my mom.
It would have been your mom. Okay. All right. Well, she's around. Her teeth are fine, she says. So if that was some people are embarrassed about their smile or their teeth. She's saying she has great teeth now. So not that she'll need them up there, but anyway,
right.
Other than to smile with. But she's fine. Like I said, another time, or if you want to come in person, we could do a more in-depth reading, because these work better. The medium works better in person. But I did pick up on a female energy, and she is hovering. She is around you. So she may do that for a little bit longer, and then we go up to what I call a place where we review. And we review our life, and we look at all the people we helped and all the love we gave and everything that we shared. And then we also look at the opposite to see where we could have made different choices. But she's not yet in review, but she's headed that direction. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then they ascend a little bit higher, and each time they go higher and higher. And then they still come to visit when we call them. But she's definitely around you, like all around you right now still. So she's probably helping you through what you're going through this rough year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to do without her.
Yeah. Well, just, and don't, if you do already, don't be embarrassed to talk to her. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just say, good morning, Mom. Okay?
Gotcha.
All right.
All
Thanks.
right.
Thanks, Deidre.
That moment when you remember there's a station that plays the kind of music that makes you feel good.
Okay. Now I get you. That's cool.
94.3 The X, Front Range Alternative.
We've got some calls. 94.3 The X, who's this?
Oh, this is Chris.
Hey, Chris, what's your question for Marla?
Oh, I was trying to think of what I really wanted. I was kind of in the middle of debating on two questions, but I think I guess I just want to see how my year's going to go.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, Chris. Let's do that. While I'm flipping cards, why don't you give me your birth month and day?
5/25.
5/25. Okay, so you are. Does that make you like on the cusp of Taurus Gemini, aren't you?
Yep, I'm a Gemini with a Taurus moon.
Oh, ooh. So you tend to be a little stubborn, huh?
No, I'm very.
I say that because my wonderful husband has a Taurus moon. So I understand persistence.
We're very floaty, silver-tongued people, but we're very obnoxiously grounded by the Taurus.
I would agree. My husband's listening, which he does every week. There you go, honey. Silver-tongued, yes. Okay, so your cards are showing that you are overcoming odds. I don't know if this is regarding a relationship issue, but it shows that you will prevail or that you are doing better in that area. Abundance will flow into you this year. You have a lot of good things to be grateful for. Keep being grateful. If you want more good things to happen, then be grateful for everything that does happen, no matter how small. And this is true for everybody. If you're grateful for the sunshine, if you're grateful for having money in the bank, or for just getting out of bed and not being sore in the morning, that will help you have better future days, because what you exhibit today helps determine tomorrow. So you do have a lot of wonderful abundance around you. Love is all. Are you in a relationship? You got love everywhere.
No, I actually, truth be told, I called you, I think last year, about my love life, and you said in the spring I would meet somebody, or meet Empress, is what you said. Well, the symbol of like a wife type person.
Well, I'm going to stick to that because I'm pulling the Lover's card.
Yeah,
and
it's there.
It's Molly sees it, and I do have the Priestess now. So it's turned into a Priestess, which is a very strong woman, very independent, very spiritual, and you have love, the luck and love coming towards you. You got the dreams come true. You got a card that I would call a sex card, so there's good chemistry coming in. I really do think you have someone coming in with love, because lovers
score.
Everybody wants good chemistry, right? So you have a lot of good stuff coming in. Now, there may be some drama in the way that you meet her. I don't know if it's whether it's through an online dating, or sometimes that's kind of drama stuff, but it does feel to be good. And if I had to say, okay, we're really not in spring. I mean, not officially till this weekend, but I feel like April, May. So like definitely, hopefully before or by your birthday, you'll have met somebody. Now, are you out there trying to meet someone?
Yeah, I picked up on a dating site, but I mean, I don't know. It seems to be it feels like a dead end some days.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still try, but
yeah, don't give up hope. You know, I met my husband on a dating site. There you go, everybody.
Which one was it?
It was plentyoffish.com.
That's a great site.
That's
funny.
A great site. I'm on that one.
Okay. Well, that's where I met my hubby, the Taurus moon guy. So you never know. It's you have to kiss a lot of frogs to find the right one, right? Mm-hmm. And that's true for guys too. Women always joke about kissing frogs. So I wouldn't give up. Stay hopeful. Yes, you're going to hit some dead ends. Yes, there's going to be some loonies out there. But again, there's someone for everybody. I believe that. And I think there's more than one. And you just have to be in the right place, the right attitude, and just don't give up hope. Now, you're in a 3-year in numerology, which is a year of creativity, social activities. If I were you, I'd be getting out more. Just be really social if you're in the mood. Go to parties, go to events, ask people to set you up. But you do have love coming. Okay?
I'm getting pretty social.
Good.
Of course, it took where I work to get that way, but
yeah. Now, and when you meet her, then call me back, and I'll do a spread on her. Okay?
Okay.
And of course, we'll use a fake name in case she listens. So then we can see where that relationship is headed. Okay?
All right.
Thanks,
all right.
Chris.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye. It's 94.3 The X. Who's this?
Rachel.
Hey, Rachel. What's your question for Marla?
I just wanted to find out if she saw any new jobs coming my way.
New opportunities in jobs. Okay. Let me look at that. Got a nice little hum in the background there. I don't know what that is, but let's see what we get.
Oh, I have a headset on. I can pull up the handset if that might help.
It might help.
Yeah.
Let me try that.
Okay. While I'm flipping cards, you do that. Oh.
Is that better?
Much better.
Much better.
That's what it is. Okay.
Okay. Well, interesting. I didn't pull the new job card, but I do pull changes in the job. So, doing a new behavior at work. I got 2 cards symbolizing change. I also pull a legal matter. Are you looking for an entirely different job with a different company or just something within the company?
Outside of the company.
Okay. Let me close my eyes and see if I pick up anything. And you said it was Rachel. Okay. The first hit I get is not till September. So it's a ways out. Now, it's interesting. I do feel something at the current job building or changing in like May, June. That feels to be encouraging. And then that leads to something that is an opportunity for you in September. And it feels that could be when you leave, but there's going to be a change in the current job through the summer. It's already starting to work through that. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. There's changes going on there, but it feels okay. Just like I was telling previous callers, be grateful that you have a job. Every day you go to work, just try to find the good in it. Find something to be happy about. If you just don't like the place, then just stick to yourself and do your job, and then get up and go home and just be the best attitude that you can. It really is about how grateful we are for what we have, that we manifest more of the same. Okay?
Okay.
But I don't feel it till September.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Rachel.
Bye. It's 94.3 The X. Who's this? What's your question for Marla?
I am having issues with an ex and husband, and was wondering if there's going to be any resolution with that this year. Lots of fighting and arguing and
I'm sorry.
power struggle.
That sucks.
All right, let's see what we get. Do you want to give me a fake name for the ex?
Jack.
What was that?
Jack. Okay.
Jolie and Jack. Okay. Let's see if we get any resolution. If it's going to go in your favor, if you're going to figure it out. Let's look what's going on there. I'll also put you guys on a teeter-totter, which is one of my favorite things to do. And most of my clients love the teeter-totter. Okay. Whoa. Look what card I pulled. I pulled the devil card. Okay.
Woo!
I wonder who that is. Okay. She's laughing. Okay.
I think you just made her day.
I'm pulling the signs of Capricorn and Cancer. Is that either of you guys?
No.
Okay. All right. And let me put you 2 on a teeter-totter first. Let me look at that. It's weird because on the teeter-totter, Jack wants to go. It's like the teeter-totter doesn't go up and down. It goes right and left like a merry-go-round. And so you want to go one direction. He wants to go the other direction. So there's no way you guys are going to get the teeter-totter to even budge because he's pushing and you're pulling. It's definitely like who's going to be more stubborn? Who's going to be more persistent? Who's going to be more stronger? And then, but I do feel that he is capable, that Jack is capable of more, what's the word, maliciousness or more rudeness, more underhandedness. So just keep your guard up. I don't use that to worry about what's he going to do next, what stunts he going to pull. Just try to just know that whatever comes at you, you can handle. And I do show completion, that this will end. It will get better. The devil card's coming in. The devil means a person is acting from ego. And so whenever you, whether it's you or him, now my voice is going, whenever you come from ego, it's both of you or one of you trying to get your way in such a way that it's negative. And so I always like to coach clients to use their heart to direct their mind, use their heart to steer the mind. So when you have decisions, when you have something you're battling over, think with your heart first and ask yourself, is this really that important that I need to dig my heels in and be so stubborn about it? Can I just, is it just my ego that I'm trying to prevent? Is it my pride? And ask yourself, because if you can, you don't want him to run, run all over you, but you do want you want it to end soon. So sometimes turning the other cheek, being the adult in the relationship will help. So I suggest you take the high road, you be the adult, keep your boundaries, right? Don't let him take advantage of you, but definitely where there's a chance where you can let go of something or back down, then do so. Does that make sense?
Okay.
But
yeah, no, it does.
It will end. It's going to end. There's some stuff you're going to have to let go of further. And it's a lot of this, it feels to be more behavior, more personal, more ego-like. So just, it hurts to let that ego let it go, but it's also it's also very beneficial because that means you're taking the high road, and it'll calm things down, but it will come to conclusion. Let me see. The soonest could be as early as June. It could drag on through the summer. It just depends on you. So you're the adult here, my dear.
Oh, shoot.
Adulting is so much fun, isn't it?
You be the adult. Show him how it's done. If you just let go of what's not really important and be the adult, okay?
Okay.
Don't want to creep you out or anything, but we're feeling the vibe right now.
You gonna listen to all that new rock alternative?
And I think you like us.
You wanna split it?
94.3 The X, Front Range Alternative.
Psychic Marla Mitchell in the studio, and we're just talking about fake names. And McLovin, party of two, your table's ready. That's
my
hilarious.
husband does that when we go out to eat, and they want a name for you're waiting for your turn to get seated. He leaves McLovin. And so, the hostess has fun, announcing it, McLovin, party of two. And everyone in the restaurant looks, I'm
That's
going,
hilarious.
oh my God.
Yeah.
He loves it. My husband is a geek.
I bet.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
It's 94.3 The X, and I don't know if this is a real or fake name, but Dr. Chen wants to know his spirit animal from Facebook. Got a message from Dr. Chen's coworker.
Great fake name.
Yeah.
Dr. Chen, your spirit animal is a lynx.
A lynx?
A cat with no tail. I think it's got some spots on it, a really thick coat. But I saw a lynx right away when I heard Dr. Chen. So you can Google spirit totem, spirit animal, lynx, and see what that's about.
Awesome. Yeah, and there's lots of information. Whatever your spirit animal is, it'll all pop right up if you just Google it.
There's so many websites. Read them all and then kind of get the conclusion from that.
Right. It's 94.3 The X, Psychic Marla Mitchell in the studio. People calling in at 1-800-595-2943. 94.3 The X, who's this?
This is Melissa.
Hey, Melissa, what's your question for Marla?
Well, I was wondering what my spirit animal was.
Okay. The first thing I got was a giraffe.
Oh, really?
Yes, I hope you like them.
Cool.
Okay. And then I've had a couple other things happen. My husband's grandpa passed away, I don't know, it's been almost a year now. And every time I take my boys to church, I hear a weird sound behind me, and I turn around, and there's nothing there. So I was wondering if you thought that was him, like, approving that I was taking my children to church.
It could be. I also feel... So does it happen in the church?
Nope. One time it happened in the church, and then the other time it happened outside.
Interesting. It feels more like... I don't know if it's grandpa, but it does feel to be... I'll use the word an angel or a guardian angel. I feel very protective. I feel very nurturing and watching over you. It could be, it just feels more angel-like, which, not that our loved ones aren't angels, but there are specific angels that do protect us and guide us, and like archangels. It feels more angel-like than it does grandpa.
Okay.
So
I talked to my mother-in-law, and she said she thought maybe it could be because she's had different things happening with her.
Okay.
So.
She thought it was grandpa, you mean?
Yeah, it was her dad.
Okay.
Yep.
What was his name?
His name was J.D. King.
J.D. How long ago did he pass?
I think it was last April.
Okay, so almost a year. Yeah. he's definitely around, but I don't think he's the. It could be him that does the little shenanigans with her. With you, I feel like he's more. I don't feel as involved with you as I do with. Was it your mom? You said.
My mother-in-law.
Yeah, your mother-in-law. I feel he's more up to messages, direct messages, or little hints and things with her. With you, it feels just more watchful. When and maybe that is the angel. It just feels like this is an angel watching over.
Well, I do believe I have one because I've had different things happen, and I do believe I do have one.
Yeah, great. But he is around. He is hovering still. I don't feel like he's gone up for review either, like the previous caller. Oftentimes we can hover and be around our loved ones for up to a year or more, just until we know that they're in a place of acceptance, and then we go do our review. But he's fine. He's definitely, there's an honoriness about him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Just want to let you know he's still ornery.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you, Melissa. Thanks for calling.
It's 94.3 The X. Who's this?
This is Deidre again.
Hey, Deidre.
Thank you for taking my call again. I felt a little bit selfish when I called before, so I was wondering if I could ask a question for my sister who never has time.
Sure.
She is currently very unhappy in her where she works. Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering if there's any new prospects that will be coming her way anytime soon.
What's her first name? Or give me a fake one if you want.
Her name is Melissa.
Give Melissa. Okay. Let's look for Melissa and see if there's a job change opportunity. She will overcome the odds. The light at the end of the tunnel. Yes, there is a letting go. Either she will quit or she'll be let go of. I don't feel like it's a firing. It feels to be more of a change. I do pull the new job card at the very end of all this, but she needs to persevere. Often, I'll say always, when we come here to be in relationships of all kinds, and those relationships at work, when they're difficult, we are being tested. And they're important because these people that are difficult to work with, or the situation is teaching us something about ourselves. If we can imagine whatever's going on at work as a mirror, and it's coming back at us, whether we have a very grumpy coworker, a demanding coworker, or a very just lazy coworker, and if it bothers us, then we need to pay attention. And that means there's something in us that doesn't like that situation that we need to learn about, whether it's tolerance or patience, or maybe some of that those same issues are within us. So if she can be aware of what she's dealing with at work, and then look at herself and be more accepting of the situation, it will happen sooner where she'll find a change in her job. But she does have a new job coming, and it feels to be, it could be August. It might be even sooner, but I'm more inclined to feel like July, August time frame. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much. I will let her know.
Okay. Thanks, Deidre. It's 94.3 The X. Who's this?
This Joseph.
You said Kelso?
Joseph.
I thought you said Kelso, like from that 70s show. Joseph, what's your question for Marla?
Love and relationships.
Okay.
Love and relationships. Okay, let's look at that for you. You know, it's interesting. Years ago, when I was looking online for my love of my life, I noticed that the online sites would just really get crowded during the spring because everyone wants a date in this. Everyone gets that spring fever.
Yep.
Everyone wants to fall in love in the spring. Mm-hmm. So you can see all kinds of new people out there. All right, here we go. Joseph for love. I pulled the love card right away. Swiftly coming towards you. What are you afraid of?
Rejection.
Rejection. Okay. Yeah. I thought you were going to say no, nothing. But there's fear here. I'm like, okay.
A lot of it. I would say that's pretty normal to fear rejection. I think a lot of us do.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay. What about how soon will it be when I'll be with somebody?
Well, that's what I'm looking at because I'm pulling two very interesting cards. The pregnancy card with the death card. So, are you a Scorpio by any chance, or a Taurus?
No, I'm an Aquarian.
Oh, I was just going to say, or Aquarius. I pulled
There
Aquarius
we go.
too. So, interesting enough here. You've got to work on your fears. You've got to work on your past rejection and your past hurt. And there's a transformation coming. This is also about working on yourself. So how are you in relationships? Do you come across as needy and clingy, or are you independent? Like an Aquarian is very independent. Kind of look at your traits and how you behave in relationships, because relationships teach us about ourselves. And then this death card, which is Scorpio with pregnancy, is there a person in your past that you're pining over still?
No.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because the death card is let go, move on, reinvent yourself. So if there is no one in your past, then within 9 months or less, because we got the pregnancy card, within 9 months or less, you have somebody coming. But it really is about reinventing yourself. This death card means rebirth, like cocoon to butterfly. So if there's things in your past, women you have dated before, that have said, I don't like this quality in you, or I don't like that, or this, you have this issue. Take it to heart as far as, well, maybe there are some truth to that, and I do need to work on this, or let this go, or, okay, because it shows once you make the transformation, 9 months or less, in comes the female, the partner. She is an empress. So you and I think it was Chris before both pulled some really high quality female energy coming towards you. And pregnancy means you're already pregnant in a way. So you could meet someone anytime, like spring, all the way through the end of the year, because this is a really ripe time, a really good time to be meeting somebody. Just keep working on yourself, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All
Thanks
right,
a lot.
thanks, Joseph. It's 94.3 The X. Who's this?
Angela.
Hey, Angela. What's your question for Marla?
I just wanted to do, my younger sister and I kind of have a strained relationship, and I just wanted to kind of see where that was headed.
Okay. Without giving me any other details, except give me a name for her or a fake name, whatever you want to use.
Megan.
Megan. Okay. I'll look at you guys on a teeter-totter, and then I'll also flip some cards and see if it's going to be resolved. Okay. So we'll put you on the left, Angela, and Megan on the right. There's a lot of hurt between you, and it feels more like she feels more hurt than you do. It feels like when I look at the two of you, you have your back to each other, and she feels it's almost, and I could have it reversed. Sometimes the polarities are different, but I feel like one of you is very hurt. One of you feels to have pulled away or put up boundaries, maybe for a good reason. But the other person is hurt because this person put up boundaries. And it feels like Megan is the one, you're the one that put up boundaries. Megan is the one that feels hurt or ego bruised. And it just feels like she could be one of those people who takes and takes and takes and takes, and you're always giving. And then you put up a boundary, and then she doesn't like your boundary because you're not playing the game the way you've always played. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Because there's a role that we play, especially with siblings, and birth order has a lot to do with it and everything. But when we quit playing the role, then the person who doesn't quit playing the role gets very upset, because then they're not getting fed. Okay. I do see resolution. You really do need to keep up your boundaries. The cards are showing Queen of Swords, which is speak your truth, be honest, have integrity, and have good boundaries. It will be fine. You'll work it out, but she's not very happy with you right now. And I'm getting Pisces energy, lots of drama. Lots of drama, okay? So if you don't want drama, then stay out of the drama. Maybe take some space from her. Do you guys share a room or an apartment, or do you get a space from her?
No, she actually lives in California.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah. She got married almost 2 years ago, and had her wedding, a destination wedding where I couldn't attend, and we don't. A lot of us don't approve of her husband.
Right. But that's her choice, Right?
Yes.
So even if you don't like him or approve, there's a reason he's in her life. She's learning something from this relationship, okay? And so as much as you can, be supportive because she's going through a test. And we all have to go through them. So if anything, you could be happy for her because whether this works or not, she is learning something about herself with this person, okay? And we all hope that she will come through the test with, you know, rave colors and rave reviews and rave grades. I can't even talk today. Anyway, we all hope that she passes the test. And just send her support, send her love. But you don't have to love him, but you can definitely admire her for her courage to take on something like that.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, hang in there, Angela.
Alternative for the front range.
You gotta open up his eyes to the music.
94.3 The X.
People calling in 1-800-595-2943. Also some Facebook messages. We've been getting a lot of those. Don't know if we can get to all of them. But this one is from, hold on, she gave me a fake name. This one is from Kat. So a year ago, she was homeless, going through a divorce. Now she has her dream job and she's dating an amazing man named Chris. But she doesn't understand why she feels like she doesn't deserve any of it. So, yeah.
Okay, so let me see what the cards show going on for Kat.
He is a Scorpio. Don't know if she said what she is. Oh, she's a Cancer.
Cancer and a Scorpio. Okay, both of you are water signs. That's good. But both of you could be a little moody. So be aware of those tendencies because if you're both in the same crabby mood at the same time, not really good.
Not fun.
Not fun. Okay, so she wants to know, was it why she had to go through that, or was
she's wondering why does she feel
unworthy
that
she doesn't deserve all that?
Yeah.
Okay. There's the drama. There's the priorities. Okay, I'm just kind of looking at the cards here. We've got some Leo energy, strong. Okay, so we all go through phases of unworthiness. We all go through just being hard on ourselves and feeling guilty about the past. And what's important to remember is, did you learn anything from all those things that happened? What did you learn about yourself? How did you grow and change from that? You sound like you had a lot going on if you were homeless and going through a divorce and all those things. You do deserve it. The universe wouldn't have brought it to you. So part of us, we don't want to get a big ego, an overinflated ego like Trump. We want to have, we want to be grateful for everything we have. So my suggestion for you, Kat, is to just be very grateful for how you came through this huge change in your life. It seems to be fairly quickly compared to a lot of people that have gone through stuff like that. Be grateful. If the universe brings it to you, then you are deserving of it. And the thing to remember for everybody is we are all deserving of love and happiness and joy and abundance, no matter what we've done in the past. If we can forgive ourselves first, because that's where you have to start, forgive yourself first and foremost, then you can, again, change and shift and keep working on yourself so that you can be more grateful for the changes that come your way. But I say, good for you. You must be doing a lot of good things right and helping other people, working on forgiveness to have all this wonderful stuff happening. So
yeah,
you do deserve it. You did something really, really good, and the way you came through it was very courageous, and you're being rewarded. And just look at it as that, because I don't think we're ever punished. I think that what happens to us is often a part of our own actions. And so, again, like I said, learning the lessons, you then see, okay, this is where I may have caused or inadvertently directed energy this way, and now that's why this is happening. And then the same thing with good stuff. When you have good stuff happening, look at what you may have done that was positive, whether it's helping other people, changing your thoughts, working on yourself, to deserve love and a job and a place to live again. It's all good. It's just your perspective on it. So you are deserving. We all are deserving.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Right on. That was from Kat on our Facebook page, 94.3 The X. We are out of time, but Marla, if people want to get in touch with you off the air, how can they do so?
My office number is 970-223-3457. My website is marlamitchell.com. I do have a class coming up April 16th. It's a Reiki Level 1. Reiki, spelled R-E-I-K-I, is a healing technique that's Japanese to help reduce stress and emotions, and it also helps with just keeping you balanced, working on the chakras. Anyone can learn. You do not have to be psychic. It's just a wonderful class to learn, and once you learn level 1, you can work on yourself, you can work on your pets, you can work on your plants, you can work on loved ones if you choose. But level 1's fun. You learn symbols, you learn the history of Reiki, and it actually helps with your own intuition and heighten your awareness.
Nice.
It's a great class. You can go to my website to check it out or give me a call.
MarlaMitchell.com. All right, we'll see you next week.
I'll be here.
The Front Range is home for new music